What's up, YouTube? Grow Sticks here again. And I'm not here to really respond, but I'm here to kind of place my thoughts about how everybody is coming back a year later talking about the entire Nappy situation. I'm not really going to touch much on Shady because I understand what he did. And I think that a lot of people don't understand, don't get it. Everybody really thought that that was a friendship, and to a degree it was, but it wasn't. And then I'm going to touch on what some people were talking about as far as abuse goes. Because when you're dealing with what they were dealing with at the time, and I mean, everybody talk about you don't know the dynamics of it and stuff. I really don't need to know the dynamics. And once again, it's because you guys posted a lot of bull stuff and created a shitstorm, and then got the pitchforks and the blood and the torches and tried to destroy a person all on social media, thinking that you guys could get him locked, run him off of the internet because you think that that's making the internet a better place. When y'all don't know, but I don't think anybody saw the maps community coming. And that's a worse community than anything Nappy did, because they literally want to try to. These are literal pedophiles. These are literal pedophiles. That community has literal pedophiles in it. So don't get it twisted. I think everybody in that friend group besides Shady got it twisted, because none of them has ever been through anything as traumatic as being sexually assaulted. None of them has ever been in a situation as traumatic as being raped. They've never been molested. They don't understand and they cannot relate to such things. And if they have, they are blowing it out of proportion because somebody else did it. Let me break it down. We're gonna go back because I think I have to say it again. The Nappy situation. Everybody knows the Nappy situation. The Nappy situation, Nappy was caught fraternizing with men under the age of 18. One of the people he was fraternizing with was legal. It wasn't like, oh, let me just talk to this 18-year-old. No. On top of that, it was online and it was just conversation. It's different if they said, hey, come over, and then Chris Hansen pops out of nowhere talking about To Catch a Predator. Okay? None of that happened. And I'm sorry for being so loud. It's late at night. And I know people in my house are trying to sleep. But I have to speak on this. You guys got to understand. They're talking about he was verbally abusive and he was a bully. You let that happen. You got bullied because you let him bully you. He can't do anything to you from behind a computer. Can't nobody do anything to you behind a computer. You sat there and you took something because it was business. Strictly business. And that's where a lot of people and a lot of the fans that you guys have get it misconstrued, because y'all are trying to pedigree it on a friendship that wasn't there. Nappy, Nexus, Nick, hell, PK, Callum, Luke. I don't care. Tricky Wee, even though she looks like a fucking meerkat. And yeah, I said that, and she can be all pissed off because I don't care. She can block me on Twitter too. I don't know why she hasn't. Um, Mo, Glitch City, who actually said something, which is the reason why, even though I rock with her music, I don't follow her anymore. Um, if you said something in a way to attack somebody's character, I mostly do not follow you. I've never been subscribed to Shady, so I wasn't a dead subscriber. I would never follow them. Y'all gotta understand. Let's address the elephant in the room. All of them talking about they had traumatic events with Nappy. Y'all let that happen. But he didn't make a big deal out of it, and you guys didn't even call him out on his character. Y'all didn't say, hey, what you said was hurtful. You let it slide. You didn't say, hey, I didn't like that. I can't fuck with you. You let it slide. And y'all, I'm swearing because they're adults and they chose to handle it so immaturely. Because they're so socially awkward in actual life that they don't understand how to process things. I don't think any of them know how to fight. I don't think any of them got them beat up in school, and if they have, they were the one getting beat down and didn't learn to defend themselves. If Nappy said or did half the stuff that they said he did, I would have beat his ass myself. Like real talk. There are some things that are fighting words, but y'all ain't from Texas. None of them are from Texas. Not even Nappy. Cause down here in Texas we don't play that. We've never played that. My boy Dante will tell you we don't play that. Matt, he seemed like the dude who might defend himself, but even if he can't fight, that's Matt. That's my boy. Keep doing your thing, bruh. But back on topic. Y'all are dealing with the fact that he said something about Etika too. Etika was a psychopath. Etika was a fucking attention whore. Etika's dead. I never knew him. I didn't care for him. I didn't care for the Joy-Con bros. Please attack me. I don't care. But he's dead. Ain't nothing anybody can say or do that'll bring him back. You can be sad and depressed all you want about it. He's dead. He doesn't have to deal with the coronavirus. He doesn't have to deal with the racism that is reared its ugly head anymore. He doesn't have to deal with anything that has to do with this world. He is gone. If you got good memories with Etika, keep them good memories and enjoy them. But if you're still devastated by his passing instead of celebrating it, then bruh, you got some other mental issues you gotta go fix yourself. You gotta go fix. Nappy may have said something highly offensive to somebody about Etika. Nappy didn't like Etika and Etika didn't like Nappy, and we all know that. So anything that Nappy said is guaranteed warranted because they weren't friends. And there's nothing that anybody can say or do. Oh, well, maybe we can make them friends. Stop trying to change people and focus on yourself to make the world a better place. I said that. And matter of fact, let's also bring up another elephant in the room. Why they all start using black screens when I started using it? Because nobody else was doing that but me. So first off, they took my idea. Because I was black screen. And yeah, there are some videos with my face in it, but most of the time I talk in a dark screen. Why they start doing it? So I guarantee you they've seen my video. So I know that they've seen my video. And I don't, and you know, that's fine. That's all well and good. I don't really care if I make a buck or something off. I'll make any money off YouTube. I don't make enough money off YouTube or any money at all off YouTube. I just put these videos up when I feel like it. But everybody has been coming out with their own, oh, the truth, talking about this situation again. Yeah, let it go. It's over. You and Nappy aren't friends anymore. And y'all weren't really friends in the first place. Y'all were business partners. He made thousands of dollars off you. You made thousands of dollars off him on your YouTube channels. And the ones that didn't make thousands of dollars made hundreds. And if they didn't make anything, that's your fault because you didn't have it in writing. You guys gotta understand that at the end of the day, YouTube is a business. YouTube is not a place where you make friends. YouTube is not a place where you make anything but money. Like Shady says, Nappy came back, he's doing his thing, he doesn't care. That's perfectly fine, he's not have to care. Y'all want him to say, hey, I'm getting help. He doesn't owe you that. He doesn't have to tell you anything going on in his life because you're not him, you're not his parents, and you're not married him. If you guys were having sexual intercourse or extramaritals with him, that's different. But he doesn't have to tell you anything, even if you're his friend or not. Some people just aren't close or don't trust them people enough to tell them everything going on in their lives. And look at it. Even when y'all found out, y'all were so quick to judge him instead of saying, hey, let's go get you some help, or being sincere and trying to figure out how, if he's really sick or anything, or what compelled him. Have y'all ever thought that something happened to him when he was younger that makes him think and act that way? And on another point, none of y'all could take responsibility for your own actions, which was you guys stayed. You stayed. If he was that verbally abusive, why did you not stop talking to him? Why did you not stop working with him? If he was that abusive, why the UCL pop up? If he was that abusive, why would you guys use Lumio Station? You know he ran it. Then it died. After y'all came back. Y'all sabotaged yourselves. Y'all set yourselves up for failure. Nappy didn't do that. Y'all did. Let's put it in a different perspective. Let's get on to it. Y'all don't understand that y'all tortured yourselves. I understand that y'all were dealing with a lot of other things in life. But like me, I'm the type of person that if I can't fuck with somebody, I won't fuck with them. I back off of them. Because I got the balls and the guts and the wherewithal to understand that I feel and think that I am more valuable than anybody else. Any friend besides my lady. I love her as much as I love myself. And even with that, I have the balls. If I have to step away from something, I will. It doesn't mean that I quit. It means I have to come at it a different way, or I have to conduct business a different way. What all of you did in that friend group is mix business with pleasure. And Nappy's not innocent. I've never said that he wasn't innocent. But y'all are just as guilty of what he's guilty of what he did, and you guys are guilty for taking what he did to you guys. Y'all let him verbally lash you. Y'all let him verbally be the most dominant male in the group. And he a sissy boy. That's what we call people that are part of the LGBTQ down here in Texas. Sissy boys. It's not a really disrespectful thing. It's better than calling y'all the F word. It's better than calling y'all the D word. Y'all just sissies. And that's it. But to y'all entire friend group, y'all are just as bad and y'all are just as guilty, because instead of excommunicating yourself or removing yourself from his circle, you stayed. And then you said, oh, he was my best friend, trying to play the sympathy card. No, stop with that. Stop with that. Y'all are just as criminal as he is. And he can't go to jail for anything that he did. Anything. Y'all can for slander. And he's got screenshots and stuff to prove it. Don't think that he doesn't. He does. And the thing is, you have to understand that he said, she said, that stuff. If you can't prove without a shadow of a doubt that he's a creep, but he can prove that you slandered his name, and social media is a bitch because whatever's on the internet stays forever, you guys are going to freaking fail. Y'all can bring statements and everything you want, feeling all sad and upset, but y'all still gonna have to understand that y'all gonna lose that. It's nothing that you guys can do. And I know that y'all are trying to leave it alone and get over it, but y'all can't get over it. And it's not because of Nappy's fans. It's because of the fact that y'all entire fan base, when y'all posted it on the internet, y'all opened a can of worms that y'all didn't want to answer. Y'all gotta answer that. Y'all gotta handle that like adults. And none of you were. None of you handled it like you guys were adults. All of you acted like little children. All of you ran around screaming at the top of your heads, he did this, throwing around the word pedophile when that's a serious offense. Instead of running around saying, you know what, he's a weirdo. You can't say that he was asking for nudes for them. He never did. It's been proven that he backtracked on some of the things he said, trying to keep it friendly. And y'all think that, oh, he's 16, he's a child, so y'all think this person is short. Y'all thinking this person is cute and helpless. No. At 14, I was talking to a 45-year-old woman and didn't tell my dad. I knew what I was doing. The lady in my life was 17 talking to dudes in their 30s, maybe younger. It's probably a dude younger than that. At 16 she was talking to, but she not gonna tell me about it. It's really not any of my business either. If it's something she gonna take to the grave, it's something she gonna take with her. I can't make her talk to me. I can't make her apologize. And y'all can't make Nappy apologize. Y'all can't. And Jay saying he's sorry, Nexus saying he's sorry. He's sorry because he feel guilty, unlike everybody else. He feel like he could have did something and he didn't do it. That's the reason why he's saying he's sorry. Do I have any remorse for anyone in this situation at all? No. I don't. I really don't. I saw some of the things I enjoy implode over social media. Instead of y'all just stop working with each other, y'all just imploded the whole entire thing. Oh, he's gonna get more people to work with him. Of course. He's human. He can sit there and be more honest to that person than he is with you guys. And hope they don't judge him. But he's still maturing too. Nappy is not that old either. He's still maturing. He's not even at peak. We're guys. Nappy's in his prime. That means he's not going to be able just to accept what it is in front of people, what people do to him, and move on. He's even left for 9 months just to get over it so he can come back because he loves what he did and he loves his fans. And you know what? You can't take that away from him. None of you guys can. But this whole situation should be left alone. Either people, and you got to understand that people are flaky or sometimes they just not going to mess with each other again. You never know. These same people that bash Nappy might come back one day and work with him again because they just love him like that. And that's the other thing. If they really loved him, if they really were his friends, all this stuff would have never got out. We would never know about it. If they were truly his friends, we would never know about it. They wouldn't have ran to social media and blast him like they did. Mo wouldn't have never made that YouTube video that set this whole shitstorm off. The Nathan shit was already out there, but Nathan created his own grave. You guys took it out of proportion and made it worse than what it was. And then y'all started loosely throwing pedophile around like he was having sex with him. He wasn't. Y'all throw words around like they just flavor text, and it's not like that. And as a people, we all gotta do better. Because of that, y'all made really extreme accusations that caused that man to sit there and leave for 9 months just to get his head straight. Now the man barely ever wants to upload because you guys are so fucking toxic. You guys are terrible. I wouldn't even want to stream a lot or do YouTube after what you guys did. Y'all are horrible. And some of y'all were fans of his that turned your back on him instead of trying to reach out. Me, Dante, and 4 or 5 other people kept reaching out to Nappy. And Nappy, if you see this, I am one of those people that messaged Blaine's Magmar just to see if you would answer, because we really wanted to talk to you. My friend Dante, contacted your dad trying to make sure you were okay because we care. I don't know you, but I cared. I cared enough about your mental health and well-being because I didn't want social media to take another person like it does a lot of people all over the world. Because people have the balls to say what they gotta say over the internet but can't say it to your face. And for that, on the behalf of the human race, Nappy, I apologize and I'm sorry. But that's true. I'm not defending you because you could have made better choices, but I can't judge you. And I can't just say that you're a monster. You're human, and we all make mistakes and we all make poor decisions. And those who say that they never have are delusional, lying, and got their head up their own ass because they want to smell the shit they create. And that's serious talk. But you know what? Who am I to say anything else? This is Crow Sticks, talking out the side of my neck. Deuces.